Okay, so you guys have been at it for 7 years. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And what has your greatest accomplishment been so far?
This is such a hard question. Wow. What's the first thing that you think of?
Fans. I think the fact that like you can maintain fans and even just grow your fan base is amazing. That's the one thing that comes to my mind. Just because I think from the start we made it a point not to see like the status of records or even like status being accomplishments, because you're always going to have the ups and downs of your careers, and if you're basing your idea of success off of that, then that's not healthy.
Numbers.
You got to prepare yourself for the dark times too. So I think our fans and the fact that like we've created such an amazing fan base and amazing support group of people.
I definitely agree with that. And you guys connect with your fans so much, and you've even like crowd surfed. Like I saw a video on Instagram, you guys are like jumping in the crowd and you're always right there with everybody, and 100% a show.
You're
like
the
you
ones that are catching us.
yeah. So what has been your favorite fan interaction?
Ryan tonight crying was like, I mean that's the first thing.
Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, I think it's hard to pick a favorite or most memorable, because like every single night at these meet and greets we're meeting fans and hearing their incredible stories, and some people are crying and they're telling us how like a certain song got them through like a really dark moment, whether it was like coming out to their parents or like going through a breakup or whatever, losing a job or just like losing a house, whatever it is. So
I think just because it's fresh in my head from tonight, we have this couple, Andy and Britt, who have been following our music for, oh my god, maybe 5 or 6 years, and they'll drive all over, and they're so much fun. They're like this amazing spirited couple, always smiling, always dancing. Like, I couldn't imagine two people who are more happy together. And we didn't know this, but they've been trying to have a kid for 4 years, and they just kept failing. Well, I guess that's a horrible way to say it, but it just wasn't happening for them. And we just found out a couple months ago that they're finally pregnant. And so the fact that they want to reach out and tell us those things because they feel like we're in their life that way and we're in their life, and that we have that connection with them, that they want to reach out and be like, we're pregnant, and they want to tell us that means a lot to us, that they feel like they're on that level with us.
That is awesome. And you guys stay very in control of your social media. You're very yeah, it's all you guys. So how do you maintain that with how busy you guys are?
We have an amazing management team who will help us like find pictures, like, guys, this is a great photo to post, and then we'll make a caption for it and then do timed posts. I mean, on social media, timed posts, which is incredible. Thank you for that. So yeah, I think it's just like having a team that has your back, and if you don't have a team, just making time for it, because connecting with fans is like probably right under making and releasing music is connecting with your fans.
Now, you both assisted with cleanup efforts in Houston, so what was that experience like for you both?
It was so cool to see fans come out and come together to do that. I think the most powerful part of that was the fact that seeing fans the day after the show, first of all, because people are hungover, and it's a lot of strenuous work. Like you're throwing hammers at walls, and you're surrounded by just like dust and who knows what.
Flooring. And
yeah, it's strenuous work, and it actually made me like appreciate so many people who do that for a living too, because it's such hard work. So beyond just like what the fans did in their effort, I think it also gave us really good insight into like what people are dealing with, because sometimes it's like when you're on tour and you're in the music industry, you're in this little bubble, and you kind of like sometimes forget what real life is like, because we haven't experienced a traumatic storm like that where we lost all of our belongings, and that's even happening in Northern California with the fires right now. And I think it's really important to keep your feet on the ground, just to know what people are going through on this planet, because we're on stage every night, and that's not realistic. That's not real life. Club life isn't. So I think that's something we want to do more of too, and it's really cultivating our fan base and figuring out other ways to give back to the community, because we're lucky to have that influence over our fans too.
That's really, really awesome. And you guys created Mixed Kid Records, and now you kind of have total control of your music.
Yes.
So do you have anything special or goals for your label at all?
Right now we're focusing on just Krewella releases. but it's definitely a fantasy to be able to curate a lineup on that label. I mean, that is in the future that I can't even grasp yet, but I mean, we want to find and curate female artists who are on the come up. It doesn't even have to be producers, rappers, singers, anything. It would be a dream to be the head of a label that's not only releasing your own music. We'll get there though. That's a fantasy for now, but right now we're just focusing on releasing Krewella music.
And what does New World mean to you guys? You guys have been through quite a lot in the past, 5 years. So what does New World mean to you?
New World kind of came up when we were talking about like the state of this country and actually the state of the world right now, and how they're like there are people in power who are really trying to suppress any sort of diversity and uniqueness in cultures, and we're really trying to maintain a certain world order, and beneath that there's this whole culture that's bubbling under it of Asians and Southeast Asians and African Americans and Europeans and mixed kids, and those are the people who are fighting back and really trying to reinforce this idea of how important it is to represent where you're from and to represent other cultures, because those values, mixed values, are so important, and that's what makes this country beautiful, that's what makes the world beautiful. And that's where this whole idea of New World comes into place, because that idea is the New World, how everyone is just blending together in this cultural integration where everyone's just kind of mixing together and taking parts of every culture and becoming a new person from that.
Then I think also in terms of just Krewella, what New World means, I think New World was a departure from anything we've done before. And I think it was kind of this lift-off moment where we're like, all right, we're like taking a left turn here. We're still going to always make music that is very much inspired by everything we've ever done, but we're taking a left turn and we're taking y'all with us.
That's awesome.
New World. That sounds so creepy. I promise it's not creepy, but yeah.
Thank you guys so much
Thank
for meeting with us.